Excellent. So, I've got some alchemy stuff replenished. Let's just check what that is as well. Hang on, what? There we go. Whoa, I'm not pressing anything here. You keep switching. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. Like, I'm not pressing anything, but it's switching pages. Okay, potions. Nice. Good stuff. Okay, so yeah, that wasn't explained to me. Either that or I missed the tutorial, but like this is something I came to realise quite a bit later, that
What is this life? Well, you know.
when you meditate, you get items back.
Just in time. Good
Not
folk,
really, I've been here all day.
behold the one who will protect us. You needn't fear. Soon shall we summon the wandering souls. Beyond all help some will be. From these you must protect us. Evil creatures keep at bay. Keep at bay till the ritual's done.
Begin.
Keep it from
Okay.
harm, and let them not disturb the circle.
I will let them not disturb a circle. Fine. Let's get on with this.
What is this life? Well, you know.
Fleeting torment ere we know.
What comes next once life subsides?
Man is all fate decides.
Soon will rise thy dead, thy buried.
Each will say by what they're harried.
Will ye grant these souls reprieve?
The storm,
Prepare
damn
to
it.
end their grief.
Let's begin Forefather's Eve. Ye who wander on the gale, ever caught in this world's thrall, see this sign, gentle pale. Ye we summon, ye we call.
Come on, come closer.
Spirit breaks the still night.
Burn
Ow.
the incense ever higher.
Join us round the fire.
Ye we summon, ye we...
I'm not really sure there's any way to block that when they throw stuff at you. Oh well. Is that it?
Hark! A sound I hear. 'Tis right. A spirit breaks the still of night.
Stop rhyming!
Incense ever higher. Spirit, join us round the fire.
Spirit, speak. This time is yours. Tell us of your ghostly woes.
That doesn't even rhyme. Is this the Wraith? Annabelle.
Who are you?
He knows.
No, it's not Annabelle.
Should I drive him away?
Nay.
I've come for you, patricide.
Begone, foul force! I cast upon you the light of the eternal fire!
Eternal fire here, huh? Guy with a weird thing on his face.
Abomination! Stop this at once!
The errant souls. We must help them.
Silence! I'll not tolerate necromancy.
Help me.
Leave now. You're disrupting the ritual.
This is black magic. These folk disturb the dead. We cannot allow it. We will not.
You don't know a thing about their customs.
Take him and disperse the others.
Well, these guys here, they're obviously Daily Mail readers.
Good folk, leave not these grounds. Ye cannot break the circle.
Oh, well, they didn't last long.
Ill, woe away.
I am level 12, but it's a level 7 quest, so...
In the hallowed ground.
Stop rhyming. Don't say something that rhymes with ground.
Stop what has begun.
Oh, good.
The bloodshed, it do any harm?
Tainted lies the circle now. They who thirst for the gore of men shall come. God's willing they will be few, and the Pella shall finish the rite.
If you want to continue, I'm ready.
Good folk, we must the eve complete. Prepare yourselves.
Well, I kind of wanted to stay on the good side of the
Ye we
eternal
summon,
fire, but
ye we call.
I don't think that's going to happen.
We'll judge ye all.
All is quiet, all is gloom. Jesus in the darkness gloom.
Something
to
whispers,
rhyming.
Something peeps. Someone near our fire creeps.
All is quiet, all is gloom. Jesus in the darkness gloom.
one of you's out of time.
Wraiths! This
Ah,
sacred
wraiths.
ground is with blood stained. We cannot the ritual complete. People, save yourselves. If your lives you value, run.
I can slow these guys down a little bit with that sign. Oh,
Be gone, away with you.
this is hallowed ground, yeah, you're right. There's quite some scenery there.
All is lost.
Gotta be a peasant who told the witch hunters about the ritual. That spirit they drove away. Your father's ghost, right? Threatened to come back. Likely to keep his word.
Patricide.
Ambrose, the Pella fears not.
Ah,
That wraith called you a patricide. He get it right?
Aye.
If I'm gonna help you, I gotta know everything. Why'd you kill your father?
The Pella does not wish to speak of this.
You can't hope to manage this alone. You're afraid, that's clear. Wraith will hold sway over you. Listen, I'll send him off. I've got to. But I need to know where he's buried. Corpse probably hasn't turned to dust yet. That's his bond to the world of the living.
Ambrose lies in the swamp.
Fine. I'll find his body, see what I can do.
okay. Now can I loot everything? Yeah. Just do me some looting. That's quite a lot of experience for a side quest. Don't forget, we're still on a side quest here. And nothing that obliges us to do this. Other than I kind of want to see where it's going. What's this?
It's clearing up.
I love the way he just randomly gives weather reports. I don't think any of these bits of equipment are going to be any good. Level 7s, not on my level anyway. Alright. Let's find the grave of Ambrose. Oh, jeez, that's miles away. I thought it was on the island. Yeah, that's not on the island, is it? That's, oh, right, yeah, we never picked up the bloody quest from Oriton. Let's go back to the boat, then. Yeah, I mean, I'm just kind of playing out the story on these ones. The combat's not going to be very difficult, because it's such a low-level quest compared to where I am now. It'll catch up, though. I mean, this stuff will get harder. Those are the most ostentatious boots I've ever seen. They're good, aren't they? That's from Mulhernator there. I can't turn this dude around, though. It's a shame you can't rotate him there, because you don't get the real sense of... what are they? Oh, yeah, right. Older folk boots. 18% Igni sign intensity. Pretty good. %, bling. And that did not go well. There we go. What is he doing? Looks a lot like the elven boots from Skyrim. Yeah. Yeah, actually, yeah. I didn't like the whole way, you know, like... Okay, so the Skyrim equipment system worked a bit like the way curries work. So in the UK, if you have a curry, it's kind of like, if you want a mild curry, you get a korma. And then they use the different names to mean how spicy they are. And you get a curry, then you get a madras, then you get a vindaloo, and then you get a file. But like, it's the same in Skyrim, so like, you know, Elven is better than Glass, is better than whatever, Dwarven, or whatever. But that's not how curries work. The typical dish from people in India, they just make, every dish tastes different, right? It's a bit like going, well, you know, spaghetti bolognese is spicier than, I don't know, a meatball sub. Like, that doesn't make any sense, and they're two completely different things. So, I think the Indians kind of brought that custom over here, invented it here, because we were too stupid to understand all the different types of food. Dansak is the best curry. Well, it depends on personal preference. I don't know. I tried to do a handbrake turn with the boat, but I found out it didn't have a handbrake. We're still miles away here. Have I gone to the wrong bit of land? Oh, yeah. Oh, we can run across here into that village and then just get on the next boat. Yeah, see? Efficiency. I don't know, I'm a fan of... I don't have a favourite curry. I just eat whatever I fancy, you know, like, all food's good food. Well, not, well, you know, like, not dog food, but, some dog food smells quite nice, actually. I wonder if I can jump on this roof. Hey! Okay. Let's loot everything in here. Ah, a broken rake. I didn't have any broken rakes on me, I'm glad I found one. Let's turn that on. This place looks like it's a bit desolate, a bit run down. I wonder what happened here. There's got to be some kind of backstory to this place. This game's so full of exposition that it would surprise me otherwise. Yeah, that's locked. There's no way. There's no missions to do some. Oh, there's a fire there. Huh. Lovely. Okay. Yeah, there must be missions to do something. There's a well. It's to be boarded up. I'm gonna say that well is pretty pointless, given that the lake is right there. I mean, conceivably it could be a saltwater lake, in which case the chances of that being a freshwater well are pretty remote, I'm gonna say. Yeah. And I can't get in that one either. High Priest here, welcome High Priest. Yeah, so overall the environment design is fantastic, but that does appear to be a little bit of a that doesn't make sense kind of moment. Anyway, let's steal another boat. Can we go in this hut? I love just going around the environment, you know, seeing what's here. I think that's fantastic. Just someone's put all this together, you know, like they've handcrafted this whole universe. I'm going to call it a universe because there's a lot of it. Oh no! Whoa! There's a lot of aftertouch from this jump there. Did we all vote today, says High Priest? Yeah, of course. Of course, right? Well, Mr. Bonky didn't because he doesn't get a vote. Not because he's so young, but because he's in the wrong country. As in, Denmark's not the wrong country. The wrong country for the vote. There's a monster in that lake. What is that over there? Is that like a big hill with a tree on it? I'm just about to see that in the background. Oh, almost crashed. Right, so we are looking for the body of the Peller's father. And his father's spirit appeared and accused him of patricide. Which, in case you're not familiar with that particular crime or act, it would be killing your father. So we can find his body and find out what happened. The Peller didn't want to talk about it. I would, as Geralt, I expected Geralt to be a little bit harder on him than that, and kind of make him say what happened.
How long you gonna make me wait?
Oh god. Yeah, it's combat. It never feels natural to me. I can't get the hang of it. Because you never know, like, oh god. In something like Arkham Knight, or you know, the Batman games, you always get the sense that the enemy attacks are timed. So you never attack someone and then immediately get attacked by somebody else and can't do anything. But in this, I often feel like every time I make an attack, another enemy who's not attacking me is then suddenly taking a swipe. Anyway, there's rot fiends. Gone. Why is this guy red?
Swamps kept Ambrose's body in good
Oh.
shape. Even where the Peller smashed his head in.
Ugh.
Gotta incinerate it. That ought to get the Spectre to leave. Leave the world of the living. Never return again.
Okay. And now what? Oh my god, I've got to go all the way back. Yeah, that was a problem I thought was limited to the earlier Witcher games, where, you know, the first Witcher game was very much like, we'll drag on these quests by making you... Oh god. That didn't work very well. Oh, come on! What, is this boat made of, like, paper? Oh, this boat's completely stuck now. Oh, physics. I have to reverse it all the way out. The earlier Witcher games kind of made you, backtrack a lot to give you the sense that the environments were a lot bigger than they were, which wasn't great. This one hasn't done that very much so far, but this is 1.5 kilometers, followed by another 1.5 kilometers back, which isn't great. Oh, Geralt, you've made a right mess. I hope this boat's insured. Honestly. I'm not sure today's vote was about Britain joining the Russian Federation, Mol. Ah, the Steam Summer Sale is here. Of course. I might need to check that out. I need to reserve some money for No Man's Sky when that finally comes out in August. Very interested to play that. I got like a massive interest in astronomy and space and all that kind of stuff. It's a bit of a kid fantasy, almost. So anything that does that, even games like, which isn't really a game, but Space Engine. I really like Space Engine. Just exploring, you know. That was the village that I went to before, wasn't it? Drudge. Servers are a little loaded. Yeah, I'm not that, but like the thing is, Total Biscuit kind of calls it every time. He when there's a Steam sale on, he tends to do a video every day on the Steam sales and sort of points out what's worth. I'm kind of tempted to go there, but maybe later. Yeah, he kind of points out what's worth getting and what's not, in his opinion anyway, which you might not agree with. But one thing he does say is, you know how long the sale's going to last. You can usually get everything at a discounted rate at some point in the sale, so wait till the next day, you know, and see if it comes down in price, because you kick yourself if you buy it at a discount and then the next day it's discounted even further. Mr. Monkey likes Space Engine as well. Yeah, it's brilliant. It's so hard to use. I can't get my head around it, but just if you've never heard of Space Engine, by the way, it's free. You just download it. It's not a game. It's like a exploration tool, and it charts every single kind of known star with all the planets that we know about, and then randomly generates the rest of the galaxy, well, the universe, from what we know. And you can go, I mean, you can go right down onto a planet's or a moon's surface as close as you want, and it will hammer your graphics if you want it to generate all the terrain for you. But yeah, it can generate a lot of terrain. You can get some fantastic screenshots out of it. But like I said, it's not a game. There's no objective. Just an exploration tool. Very good one. The emptiness scares me, says Mr. Bonky. Yeah, I get that. I totally get that. Like even when you just think about how large the universe might be, it's kind of crazy. I'm not going to be able to get out of the boat if I do that. I mean, I'm moaning about, well, not moaning, but I'm praising The Witcher for being massive, but oh, come on. This is a huge game, but everything the size of the universe. I mean, it's numbers you can't even really comprehend, you know. So we find ourselves in Oriton here, and I kind of wanted to pick up some stuff from this notice board here. Let's see what we've got. Request from Honora. Listen here. My man Johners, I won't do an accent, I'm really bad at it, left me and our pack of nippers, took whatever valuables he could carry and walked off without a word about where to. If your path crosses his, spit in his face for me. Okay. New carving needed. Lightning struck the carving of the ladies once stood by the stream. Burnt it to nothing. Someone's got to whittle a new one afore our good guardians grow angry. If you've got the talent, grab a chisel and get to work. The Alderman. Warning from the Nilfgaardians. Hark, good people. Nilfgaardians paid me a visit, ordered me to tell all the village they'd hang any man caught helping the Redanian army. Tried to tell them no one's seen a Redanian here since the times of King Medal. They wouldn't hear it. So I'm hanging a paper with their warning all the same. Another one from the Alderman. So this is the war we're caught up in between the Nilfgaardians and the Redanians. And we've got kind of access to both sides. Well, we can go into Redania, we can go into their territory. Nilfgaard, not so much. Let all read and know. Yester Eve Nordrada popped her clogs. Popped her clogs. Okay, so if you're not an English speaker, that would mean died. For long years, she'd played on our pity, begging for alms and her due as a lone widow without kin. Yet 'twas all lies. We went to ready her body for burial, and lo and behold, behind her stove sat a sack bursting with grain, beans, and peas, and next to it a satchel of dried apples and mushrooms. We summoned the Alderman at once and decided as follows. The food will parcel out to everyone in the village, and Nordrada will deny a proper burial, tossing her into the swamp with a stone tied to her legs instead, so that she may never know peace after death. Let this be a sign to all who steal for themselves at the cost of others, and hide food from the rest of the village while covering it up with lies. Such shall be cursed by gods and man. You see, to me that doesn't seem like it's a great idea, because she's going to come back as some kind of horrible like wraith or something, you know? I don't know. Contract for missing soldiers. Let it be known that the Imperial Army is in need of a man who knows the area, a hunter or a scout, for example, a bit sexist, to help us find a missing patrol. It is possible the soldiers fell prey to a monster. If this suspicion is confirmed, anyone delivering the beast's head will be paid a reward by the undersigned. Address any and all questions to the same individual. Glory be to the Emperor. Oh no, just glory to the Emperor. Okay. Milan Naran. Sounds like the 80s group Duran Duran. Slightly different. Okay, one more. Goose has stopped laying. Hark and help any who can. My goose has stopped laying. Though she's not but a year old. The Pala said to smear her rump with rapeseed oil. Excuse me. It's a bit rude. To get her laying again. But when I tried that, she pecked my hand so hard, I still wear the bruise to this day. So I'm asking if anyone knows another safer method, says Lester. Okay, fair enough. I love the characters. Like, not all of these are actually quests to do. It's just flavour. I really like that. So we got two things to get on with here. What does this say? By order of the commander of the Nilfgaardian Army Group Centre Camp, the residents of Claywitch and Oriton are hereby ordered to report to Wastrel Manor to perform labour for the Empire. List of designated residents and their assigned days of service have been given to the aldermen. Those caught evading their duties shall be flogged. The war's really hit home here in Oriton. Interesting layout for a town here. Like it's all built up on rafters. You would have thought they'd just build it a little bit further inland so that they wouldn't need to do that, but whatever. Well, that's probably legal in The Witcher. I don't think it's legal here, is it? Foie gras? Could be wrong. I don't know. I don't think you just go out and buy it. I think it's considered to be cruel. If you don't know what that is and you're watching, then I'll let you find out for yourself. Because it's rather grim. I think High Priest must have thought it was a drink. He's like, I'll take one, Mr. Bartender. I'm not. Oh, this is still miles to go, isn't it? I better use the horse for this. Wow, that's amazing. Look at that coming through the trees like that. They really nailed the graphics in this. Fantastic. There's quite a few dodgy elements like the physics and the combat and the fact that you can carry 50 broken rakes around with you and nobody says anything.
Come on now.
This is Claywitch. Oh! Yeah, the horse is not good at horsing. You had one job. Yeah, fattened goose liver doesn't make a nice cocktail, says Marlinator. No, not really. My goodness me, the Pella's a long way away. Well, that's Crow Perch. We all know what happened to the Baron by now. If you don't know, it involved a tree and a bit of rope. You can probably imagine the rest. But I have decided to put all these episodes on YouTube. So if you want to go back and watch some, they'll be up at some point. The horse's tail, or lack of tail, is bothering me now. But yeah, I figured, you know, anyone that missed one, the Twitch archive broadcasts won't stay there forever, the YouTube ones will. So let's do it via YouTube. I do like that, just a random bit of water and in a sensible place as well. Oh, we need this to be in Black Bough as well. For Kira's quest. Don't sniff near me. I'm a witcher. Wait, the horse doesn't have a tail? No, look.
Slow now. Whoa.
I don't want to zoom in on the horse's ass, but like... It doesn't have a tail, does it? It's kind of hard to see from there, but yeah, it doesn't have a tail. Mulhernate is convinced the animation department run out of money.
Faster.
It's 5 in the morning. Let's go knock on his door. It's interesting they made us go back here rather than Fyke Island. Because we left the Pella at Fyke Island, but we had to go back to his house.
Wise wolf. What is it the wolf needs?
Folk from the village come here
It's
often.
a small talk.
Oh, when help they need, the Pella they seek.
Help with what?
With the dead that come a-haunting, peace must be made. But they must then wait for Forefather's Eve. Or when an evil spirit runs wild in a homestead. Drive the spirit off, the Pella can.
And if I needed, say, a love potion?
Then to the witch you would be sent. Not a matter for the Pella, that.
Yeah, I got him.
Found your father's body. Had to burn it.
Good you did. Return for me ye would have.
What's your story? You actually kill your father?
'Twas an evil man. The Peller feared him once, but then grew brave. What his father did to his mother, the Peller could not look upon it. So he split the father's head with an axe, left him in the swamp. But folk knew.
So this guy looks like he's pretty old, right? And it seems like the father must have been murdered fairly recently, because otherwise the wraith from his body would have started haunting him by now, surely. And the body would be gone, you know, decomposed and everything, you know? So, like, how old was his dad at the time? Like, he's got to be about 60 at least.
Come back.
Thank you, Witcher. A reward for your aid. And if herbs or remedies you ever need, for near nothing you will have them from me.
What's he giving me? Experience. 50 crowns. And that's that one done. It's so tempting to nick what's in his house, but I feel pretty bad about that. Actually, let's look at all the stuff that he's got, shall we?